Mr. President, at the outset, allow me to congratulate the Republic of Korea on assuming the presidency of the Security Council for this month, and thank you for convening this important debate. IGAD also wishes to express appreciation to the briefers and experts for their insightful contribution, which provide an invaluable foundation for our discussion today. Mr. President, the Intergovernmental Authority on Development welcomes the opportunity to contribute to this debate. Peace operations have long stood as one of the United Nations' most visible and critical instruments for the maintenance of international peace and security. Resolutions such as 1325 of 2000 on women, peace and security, 2330 of 2016, and 2719 of 2023 on cooperation and financing of African-led operations, and the annual report of the C-34 Special Committee on Peacekeeping Operations have provided a strong normative basis for collective actions. Yet, we must acknowledge that despite this framework, gaps persist between mandates and realities. Peace operations have sometimes deployed with insufficient resources, unclear exit strategies, or without adequate coordination with regional actors who are most familiar with the dynamics on the ground. This undermines not only efficiency, but also credibility among the very community we strive to serve. Mr. President, for IGAD, these issues are paramount for the future of operations. First, partnership and subsidiarity. Chapter 5 of the UN Charter entrusts regional organizations with centers in peace and security. IGAD works with South Sudan mediation, support the peace process in Sudan, and our long-standing involvement in Somalia demonstrate our capacity to act swiftly with cultural legitimacy. When the UN, African Union, and IGAD works in concert, peace operations gain context-specific strength and enhance legitimacy. Second, mandate that prioritize political solutions. Experience from Somalia, South Sudan, and elsewhere in our region has shown that military deployments alone cannot guarantee peace. Operations must be closely linked to inclusive political dialogue, institution building, and development. Through the IGAD Youth Peace and Security Agenda, including initiatives in fragile border communities such as Moyale, we have seen how empowering youth and women strengthens resilience and builds the social fabric essential for sustaining peace. Third, sustainable financing. The Council has repeatedly recognized, including in Resolution 2320 of 2016 and Resolution 2719 of 2023, that African-led operations require predictable and sustainable financing. IGAD stresses that unless financing is secured and predictable, regional operations will remain constrained in responding swiftly and effectively to crisis. IGAD member states have consistently contributed to UN peace operations, from UNMISS and UNISFA to ATMIS, often at great human cost. Our region continues to shoulder the burden of hosting millions of refugees and displaced persons, while striving to stabilize societies emerging from conflict. This contribution must be matched with stronger collaborations, joint planning, and recognition of the comparative advantage that IGAD brings. In this regard, IGAD calls upon the Security Council to ensure that mandates are realistic, prioritized, and designed in consultation with regional organizations. Reinforce triangular partnership between UN, AU, and IGAD, grounded in mutual accountability. Guarantee predictable financing for African-led operations in line with the principle of shared responsibility, and place prevention, inclusion, and resilience at the heart of all peace operations. Excellencies, the future of peace operations will be judged not only by how they manage conflict, but by how they leave behind sustainable peace. IGAD